IIT-Madras has reportedly de-recognized the Ambedkar Periyar Study Circle, a student association, for allegedly fueling protests against the policies of the centre and hatred against Prime Minister Modi. Sources say this action follows an anonymous complaint to the HRD Ministry against the association. The student body has denied these allegations and says the administration never sought their response. Meanwhile, IIT-Madras says the association has not been de-recognized, it's only lost some privileges. Tracking that story for us is my colleague Sam Daniel, who now joins us with the latest. Sam, reports suggesting that this association has been de-recognized. IIT-Madras says it's not exactly de-recognition. What is the real story here?
Well, students call it as mere semantics, but on the ground, the action by the IIT authorities, they say, doesn't let them function independently or normally, because they can't use the auditorium on the campus, they can't use the email network, they can't really use the notice board. And I'm joined by Abhinav, a member of the Ambedkar Periyar Study Circle. Abhinav, how do you look at this? In what way do you think this will affect your functioning, and how do you look at the issue of de-recognizing a student body itself?
See, basically, this has been the case on several occasions earlier as well. The administration has tried to put down any democratic forces inside IIT-Madras which puts alternative views. It has always been a platform only for right-wing forces to express them, and it has curtailed any alternate views. So this specific move clearly shows the stand of administration, that it clearly favors only the right-wing forces and nothing more.
They say this particular student association had actually triggered protests against the central government policies, had spread hatred against the Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Was it done, and how do you look at their allegations? See,
we have only worked within the constraints of our Indian Constitution. We have not violated any Indian Constitution's article. So we have exercised our freedom of expression to criticize government policies which are actually anti-people and pro-corporates. So we have only expressed this in the pamphlet as well. Our Indian Constitution allows us to criticize our government and government policies, but the administration says otherwise. The administration says we do not have the right to criticize the government policies. This also shows that the administration itself is only favoring the anti-poor, anti-people policies of the government. This has been the case even inside IIT as well.
In a place like IIT, yes, a higher institute of learning, how will this affect the culture among students, free thinking and critical?
Yes. See, basically IIT has always been a place to propagate very regressive right-wing ideas only. When an alternative democratic voice comes up, right, they are immediately trying to put it down. Right. So this will not at all allow people to think critically.
Right. So that's the students' perspective from the Ambedkar Periyar Study Council. But we expect a statement. But I understand officials won't speak to us at this point in time, Neha.